This the best station in the nation, y'all. Speaking of singing, did y'all like that cut I just sing there? But I got somebody in the building that can help me out, though, on my singing lessons. In the building, y'all, we got TU very own Dr. Wayne Barr in the building, the director of choir activities, assistant chair of the Department of Fine Arts, Performing Arts at Tuskegee University. And also we have Miss Lillie Hicks in the building. Y'all stand up and give them a big, 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 big warm welcome, y'all. Let's go. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everybody. Dr. Barr is in the building. How are you doing, my man?
Fine, thank you, DJ Rush. We're just happy to be here on 100.7 FM, WUBZ, with DJ Booty Rush, here on TV, Tuskegee Virtual TV, Channel 181 in town, Channel 19 on campus, with Pat Wallace, director, Kimberly Wright, Butch Baxter, and Jordan. Right.
I like that. You been it right.
That's all right. Hey.
I love it. I love it. I love it. How are you guys doing today? Doing pretty
well.
good.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And what you guys got going on?
Well, I'm here with Mrs. Lillie Hicks, and I guess I've known Mrs. Lillie Hicks since I've been here in Tuskegee, but she became my organ student. Okay. She says 7 years ago, but I think it's longer than that. We'll leave it at 7. But she just approached me one day and said, I'd love to take lessons. She was playing a little bit. I think you were playing a little bit for your church at the time, and just wanted to improve her skills. And but you tell us how we came to get started.
Well, Dr. Barr conducts workshops, so I was at one of the workshops, and he said, those of you who would like to take piano lessons or organ lessons, sign up at the end of the meeting.
Okay.
Well, I was a little late. I went up to sign up, but I was the last one. I told Dr. Barr, I said, well, do you take senior citizens? And so he said yes. And so I signed up. And that was in the summer. So I'm thinking that maybe by fall he'll call me.
Right.
But he called me in about 2 weeks.
Wow.
And so I say, you want to get started? He says, just no need to wait until the fall.
Right.
Well, no, we just get started now.
Right.
That's what he said. And I said, well, okay. And then he gave me a list of things I needed to do. So I got my list together, and then we started. About 2 weeks later.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And so he says, you need to come to the chapel. This is where you'll have your lessons. And so we got there, and it's just big. At my church, we have a small organ, this huge organ. And he says, well, I guess the first thing I need to do is show you how to turn it on. And so he did.
Okay.
And we've been together for quite a while.
Wow. Well, I didn't remember how we got started. That's good. Okay.
Right.
But yes, Mrs. Hicks has been, again, with me for 7, I'd say going on 10 years. And students have come and gone from the community.
Right, right.
But she has been consistent. She's there. She practices faithfully at the university and at her church. And you even acquired an instrument.
Oh, yes. One of our local churches had an organ that they was no longer going to use.
Right, right.
And a friend of mine told me about it. And so I rushed down there to see the persons that I knew. And I knew nothing about organs.
Right.
So I called Mr. Barr. So Dr. Barr came down and looked at the organ. He says, well, you need a person that knows a lot more about the technical part of the organ than I do. So I called a person. He gave me the name of the person to call, and I called him. Well, the man lives in Georgia. But anyway, he came over, and he looked at me. He says, do you want to play this organ? I said, yes. He says, do you want me to repair it for you? I said, can it be repaired? He says, of course.
Okay.
So he repaired it. And then I got it to my house.
Okay.
And it's been there ever since.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
That's how dedicated she is.
Exactly.
But just let me say one thing about when I got started there. When you're playing the organ, you have to be very coordinated with your hands, your feet, your eyes, and everything.
Okay.
So Dr. Barr told me, says, you cannot look at your feet. That you are going to have to learn the geography
Okay.
of this organ.
Okay.
And you cannot look at your feet.
Mhm.
Said, okay. So then he told me what kind of shoes I needed to wear, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And he says, it's $50. Perhaps he thought I didn't have $50. I don't know.
Right.
But anyway, I got what I needed.
Okay.
And I want to say he is about the most patient man because I thought I would never get my feet together
Right. Right.
on that organ. But anyway, he would sit on the stool, and I guess he would just look and say, but he never expressed it.
Right. Okay.
So I finally got my feet together.
Okay.
And I would come and practice. And so he told me one day, he says, you are very dedicated. He said, many a person would have been packing by now. That's
Yes.
what he told me.
Yes.
But anyway, it was a little hard for me to begin with.
Right.
But I learned, and I have an excellent teacher, and I'm proud of my progress. I just wished I could have progressed faster.
Right. I got
But
you.
I'm very proud of that.
That's great. That's great.
And the twins, when I, Regina and Davina
Mm-hmm.
would come with me.
Exactly.
They'd sit right on the organ with me. And Mr. Barr would give me instructions, and of course, I got those same instructions at home.
Right.
Everywhere I
Right.
went, I got those same instructions.
Right.
Feet together, knees together, and whatever.
Okay.
So anyway, I went so often, the twins started sitting on the front seat. And then they started sitting in the vestibule. Then they started sitting in the truck. So now they don't come at all.
Okay.
She's stuck with it.
Yeah.
They'll wait the truck.
And during the life, when my husband would come here to practice, he would always tell me at church, he says, you need to play loud. I can't hear you.
Right.
But anyway, he's no longer with us now.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But he was a good promoter, and the twins and other people too.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of good supporters.
Right. Right.
I do.
Okay.
But one thing I could say is when Mrs. Hicks started with me, and I say she has a lot of patience because, of course, it is up to the student to really
Right.
Set the
stick
pace.
with it.
Exactly.
You
right.
know, and-
Dedicated.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And, she would sit and work it out.
Mhm.
And I had her doing a lot of counting out loud and
Yeah.
rhythm and all
Right.
that.
Right.
Excuse me. But she took it all in stride.
Right.
And, as time progressed, it's like she needed to do that less and less.
Right.
Of
Right.
course, the more you stuck with it. And next thing you know, she's just playing up a storm and, picking the various kinds of sounds that
Right,
she wants on
right.
the organ. And
Right.
just, I'm just so proud of what she's done, what she continues to do with the instrument.
Let me ask you this: is it a big difference between playing the organ and the piano? Is there a difference in that?
It is. There is a difference, a marked difference actually. The touch is different. With the piano, it's touch sensitive.
Okay.
So if you just play lightly, you get a light sound or a soft sound. More pressure you place on the key, and the faster the key goes down.
The louder it get.
The louder, the sharper, etc.
Oh, okay.
You do any of that on the organ, and you get the same
It's gonna
response.
be loud.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's you need a firm touch,
Mhm.
and the other thing is with the piano you've got the pedal,
Okay.
what you call the sustain pedal.
Okay.
Okay, so when you press that pedal, the sounds continue,
Okay. Oh,
and you
okay.
can. It sounds like you're, connecting one note to the next.
Right.
With the organ, you actually have to make that happen because
Oh,
there's
okay.
nothing to hold that sound.
Right, right. I
You
got
pick
you.
your finger up, sound goes
Go
away.
off. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
On the other hand, you keep your finger down there, it's going to sound for as long as the organ is plugged in. As long
Oh
as the
man.
electricity-
Okay.
So it's a very unforgiving instrument.
Okay.
You can't just
Do that.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Whatever you do, that's what's going to come out.
Wow. Got no cover up.
Right, and then of course you got the pedals.
Okay.
So it's kind of a balancing act. It
Oh,
takes
okay.
about 6 months to really become comfortable sitting there and not having your feet to support you because your
Right.
feet are moving
Mhm.
and your hands are playing as well.
Okay.
So
I always did want to learn how to play a piano. I've been trying to self-teach myself a lot of stuff. I need to take some singing class too, because I be tearing up everybody's song on the radio. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I said, can anybody please teach me how to sing? You know what I'm saying? I think I ran into the right guy. It's,
it's
yeah.
never too late.
It's never too late.
You
I
can
can
be
hold.
saved.
I can hold a note. That's it. I can't sing a song, but I can't hold a note.
Okay.
And I need some practice.
That's where you start.
Come on, Butch, man. Go on, man. I can sing a little bit though, Butch.
Well, you know it's never too late if you took me on.
Yeah. Well, like you said, yeah, that's good. I mean, you stay dedicated. You know what I mean, to the craft that you want to learn how to do, but you stay dedicated.
Back to the sound. Dr. Barr says it has to be connected, like a string of pearls.
So it's that
String of
doom,
pearls,
doom. You got to stay with it. Yeah.
That's right. It has to be connected.
Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, I'm glad you brought a student here on the show. And let me ask you about, it's a song I play every day, and it's called Glory. Miss, the mother of the ship, she loved it. Miss Mary Liggins, she loved that song right there, Glory. And you're the person talk to, because you guys was in on that song some particular type of way. And I want you to explain to the listeners out there, because I might have had it wrong, but you the person to talk to. It's like you just set it straight. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're referring to the Tuskegee Choir.
Right,
and,
exactly.
Our connection to glory. Well, we actually had the opportunity to sing that song with John Legend and Common when they came to Selma to promote the movie.
Okay.
And so they came along with Oprah Winfrey, the director, and the star of the show. I can't call his name right now. But so they were all there.
Okay.
And the choir was asked to sing, the backup for them. So we had that opportunity. It was great. Sang it right on the bridge, and with them and live.
Live.
So it was, yeah.
I guess that was
Great
a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
A lot of fun.
yeah.
That's history right there.
That's what
it.
it's all about. You
Yeah.
get those opportunities, and the students, really. How many of us can say, I sang with John Legend?
Right,
Hey,
right,
wow,
yeah. Up on the bridge.
And Oprah was right there.
Right. Yeah, that's deep. That's
yes.
deep. That's wonderful. A lot of people didn't know that, but I was trying to explain to them, but you explained to a lot better than I did, because you was there and you had, you was connected with it. So it's all good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the choir, besides that, we've been very active. We actually just this past Tuesday we were at Lochapoka Elementary School, high school. We sang for their Black History program.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I know they love that.
Yeah, it was interesting. I love to interact with the students, hear the questions that they have
Right.
about the choir, and it's amazing how grown they are. The first question we got was, what kind of scholarships, sir?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, they want to know, and how do they get to sing like that?
Right.
And so it's great for them to hear
Exactly.
that, and I guess be inspired.
Yeah, encourage
Hey,
you.
this is what I want to do.
Right.
Yeah, but we also go to various churches in the community throughout the year. The churches have what is called TU Day.
TU Day. Okay.
So they invite the choir over.
Okay.
We've been to Butler Chapel,
For
Daily
Heritage
Zion
Week.
Church
For Heritage Week. Okay.
Week.
Okay. Cool.
We regularly go to Washington Chapel, AME,
Okay.
Greenwood.
Greenwood.
Missionary Baptist Church. We're going to be at Mount Olive at the end of the month.
And this month here? Okay.
Right on the 25th for a program that they're having.
That's the next event y'all going to, or y'all have something before that? Or?
Actually, we have something going on just about every week.
Oh man, y'all stay busy.
Yeah,
stay
especially
busy
in the spring.
Okay,
especially in the
wonderful,
spring.
wonderful.
And we we cap that all off with a tour, which we do during the spring.
Okay,
spring break.
Okay.
So March 3rd, we're actually flying out to Canada, to Ottawa, Canada, and 4 stops in Canada, in Ontario. So we have Ottawa, we have Kingston, Toronto, and London, Canada.
Now what's the name of the activity that you have when you have all of those choirs from different schools that come in?
The Dawson Institute.
Yeah, that's the name of it.
Right.
Okay. Founders Day.
It's Founders Day because all those
it happens during Founders Day weekend.
Okay,
right.
Man, it was a lot of buses came in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all different choir. Kentucky State. I said, "Wow, these people come from?" There was the choirs that was coming to sing.
The full name is really the William Levi Dawson Institute for Classical and Folk Music.
Oh, okay.
And we're in our 27th year, I believe.
So when is the next time that comes about?
That would be April 7th.
April 7th.
April 7th. We have actually 2 events associated with that. That's a Saturday. At 1 p.m., we have the Dawson Lecture,
okay,
which is going to be presented this year by Dr. Dwight Andrews from H.E.R.E University.
Okay. And
then at 6 p.m. In Logan Hall, we have the concert.
The concert, okay.
And this year we've got Miles College coming. We've got FAMU on the way. We've got Clark Atlanta and Alabama State.
Wow.
So along with, of course, the Tuskegee Choir and the band. Concert band, and our alumni choir. So we don't forget them. Yeah. So it's going to be a huge program, I think.
Is it some kind of way you can come back on the station and help promote that? And
oh, certainly.
Yeah, before that happened, because I know there's a lot of listeners out there. They would love to come to that and participate and seeing those beautiful choirs sing like that. Because I mean, y'all rocks.
Well, thank you.
Yes. But okay, time to wrap it up. So, you want to give a big shout out? Anything else you want to add to what we discussed? We've got about 2 minutes left.
Oh, sure. Going back to Dawson for a second, this year we're going to be actually having a high school choirs festival. And this is all being organized by the choir members themselves, the Tuskegee choir members. So that morning, we're inviting high school choirs, and it's going to be kind of it's not a competition.
Right.
But we work with them, and then we give them feedback, and
that should be
they get
great.
to hear each other and just camaraderie.
Right.
That we got of course, our fledgling music program and visual arts programs, about 2 years old now.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, come on out if you're interested in music and visual arts.
You heard it first right here.
Or you about to say something?
I would just like to give Mr. Barr a shout out and encouragement to people, all ages, seniors. Don't be afraid.
Right.
If you want to take organ lessons,
mm-hmm.
Dr. Barr is an excellent teacher, a good encourager.
Okay.
All about business.
No
shucking and jiving.
No play going on.
That's right. You got to do it.
Got to do it.
Right. And I'm very pleased that what I have learned, I haven't gone as fast as I like, but I'm very proud that I had the courage to stay with him and stick it out. And I'm still going back.
Wow, that's great. And she just smiled like she know how to play the organ. You got some on all of us out here. Because none of us know how to play no organ, piano, none of that. Tell the truth. Raise your hand, you know how to play a piano organ. See? That's a gift. I mean, that just, that's really, really good. Everybody don't know how to play a piano, organ or none of that. That's really a great talent to have.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And then especially being a teacher to be able to teach someone else how to play. You know what I'm saying?
Great.
So that's really, really great. Pass on. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like you said, ain't never too late to learn.
No.
That's right.
I'm very pleased.
Yeah. And you want to give a shout out to somebody? Anybody shout out to?
Oh, go ahead, Ms. Hicks.
I just want to shout out to my friends, Alice and others.
Okay.
I'm not sure that Alice is listening, but she knew that I would be here tonight.
She knew you would be here tonight. Okay. She tuned in.
So I want to shout out to the Tuskegee Choir and everyone in the Department of Fine and Performing Arts at Tuskegee.
Okay. Yeah. And make sure everybody that here listening, man, y'all share this on YouTube. Make a comment if you want to on YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff there. And go to Tuskegee Virtual Television to find that link. Tuskegee Virtual Television to find that link. And you guys share it too as well. Share it to your friends, on this, this segment that we was on. And tell a friend to tell a friend, You already know we got this station, the best station in the nation.
That's right.
We got the best TV station in the nation as well, Tuskegee Virtual. Want to give a big shout out to Kim Motor City in the building. We got Jordan in the building. We got Butch. We got my man Brinsky in the building. Pat, he's in the other room. Big shout out to him. We got a team here. We love what we're doing, and we bring this to the community, Tuskegee, Macon County, man. And this is a real heavy outlet that we have here, and we're trying to present it to our community the best way we know how. It might be other different ways that we can do it, but we're doing the best way we know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I hope it getting out to the people. Yeah. It getting to the people, to the community. That's what it's all about, people. It's all about getting back to the community, showing them or listening, because communication is very, very important. Very, very important, very important.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to be in our program, you guys. Now, we want you guys to come back, when you get a chance, I know you're a busy guy. You know what I'm saying? You're a busy guy. Brandon quiet and sing a la 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 la. All right. That is all right. A la 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 la. Huh?
That's
a little better. That's a little better.
It's a start.
It's a start.
It's a start.
Hold on. A la 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 la. Y'all won't buy my album. Y'all know y'all won't purchase my album.
Let Mr. Barr teach you, they might buy.
Okay.
Okay. She gets the last word.
All right, and thank y'all for coming on the show. You got Dr. Barr in the building and Miss Hicks in the building. Thank y'all very much. Y'all, it's been our time. I'll see y'all next time.